Hello Brightwater, welcome to the Week 9 Assembly. I hope you have an awesome long weekend and are ready for the week ahead. I'd like to start off by acknowledging the traditional owners of our land and elders past, present and emerging. I'll now hand over to Layla for some messages.
Hey Brightwater, hope you've all had a great weekend. Just remember to keep following those STAR values because we're almost at the end of the term already. I'm now going to hand over to Mrs. Saranen.
Hi everybody and welcome to the Week 9 Assembly. Mrs. Saranen speaking. I can't believe that we are already in Week 9. That means that we only have 2 weeks to go until holidays. So that gives us plenty of time to continue on with being on the Brightwater team. I want you to think back to last assembly when we were talking about what it takes to be on the Brightwater team. I want you to think about, have you been proud of the choices that you've made over the last couple of weeks? Have you been making good choices with your behaviour? Have you been wearing the full Brightwater school uniform to school each day, including the correct jumper and shoes and socks? Have you made some great choices that you are proud of with your learning? If you can answer yes, then you are doing all the right things to be part of the Brightwater team. I've loved going into the classrooms and seeing so many of you trying really hard with your learning. It makes me really proud, as well as your teachers really proud, of the efforts that you have been putting in this term. Next, I want to talk to you about the playground. I've seen some great improvements in our behaviour in the playground, especially with playing safely and keeping our hands and feet to ourselves. Make sure you keep up the great work, wearing your hats to be sun safe, using equipment safely and keeping our hands and feet to ourselves. Keep up the 5-star behaviour, guys. 2 thumbs up from Mrs. Saranen. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about is some changes that are happening for the last 2 weeks of this term. Mrs. Saranen is going to be away for the last 2 weeks of the term. So Mr. Taylor, who you will have all seen around in our school, who normally looks after our Year 5s and 6s, is going to be looking after Prep and Year 1 while Mrs. Saranen's away. Don't worry though, I'll be back next term and Mr. Taylor is so excited to be working with you all. I can't wait to hear about how you've ended the term and if you've all been doing 5-star behaviours on the Brightwater team.
Thank you for those messages. Now let's hand over to Miss Kunkel for some more information.
Hi everyone, this week's Star Focus is I am thoughtful using technology. In particular, I want you to focus on using positive language when communicating online. This is particularly important when you are online gaming or chatting with your friends. Always remember to just be kind and treat others with respect. It is also important to mention that social media sites like Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat have an age restriction of 13 years and older. Therefore, no student from Brightwater State Schools should be accessing them. I also want you to focus on keeping your devices charged and only using your account to log in. On Monday of week 10, everybody needs to be on the lookout for students wearing these crowns. These people will be our Morning Tea with the Stars winners. We're going to roll out the red carpet and give these students the royal treatment as they have been identified from their classroom teachers as students that continuously follow our Brightwater Star values. The final message today continues on from last week. Being inclusive at Brightwater is incredibly important and we encourage you to always be kind and to include others. Have a great week, everyone.
Mrs. Greaves now has a special message for our Premier's Reading Challenge. I love the Premier's Reading Challenge because it challenges you to read lots of books with yourself or your family. So listen up to Mrs. Greaves' message on what you need to do to be part of the Premier's Reading Challenge this year.
This year we have started our 2020 Premier's Reading Challenge. Part of the challenge is to read as many books as you possibly can before the 28th of August. What we need to do is complete the record form that has been emailed by your class teacher. Last year, Year 2 won the challenge with 1,380 books read. Who's going to beat that challenge this year? Girls and boys, have fun and get reading.
Now it's time for the STAR students. Let's hand over to our teachers to make the announcements.
This week's Star Student Award goes to Arthur and Mahela. Good job, guys.
The Prep MA Stars of the Week are Marley and Noah. Well done.
And the Star Student for Prep TQ is Drusilla and Amelie. Well done, girls.
And the Prep CN Star Students this week goes to Olivia and Charlie. Great work, guys.
This week's Star Students are Poppy and Drew. Well done. We're so proud of you.
Hi guys. Today in 1KM, congratulations to Aria for doing amazing writing. You are our Star Student, and congratulations to Hart. You are such a kind and caring friend. Thank you.
Hi everyone. One of some wonderful Star Students this week are Baxter and Susie. Well done, guys.
Our Star Students for 1GM are Mason and Liliana. Great job, guys.
It's been a difficult choice, Mrs. Taylor, but 1JD stars this week are Lucas and Indy.
1CM Star Students for this week are Chloe and Chloe. Congratulations. Yay. Congratulations to 1KT Star Students. They are Sienna and Max. Well done.
Congratulations, Star Students. You are really setting the standards high. I'm so proud of you all with your behaviour choices that you've been showing us in the last 2 weeks.
We'll now hand over to Alexis for some important Student Council messages.
Hello, Brightwater. This Friday, we are announcing that there will be a casual clothes day where you can show off your colourful colours and celebrate all of us being back at school. For your casual clothes, you will need it to be sunsafe, suitable for school, and no donation will be required. Thank you.
We now have a presentation from 1KM. They have been doing lots of great things in their classroom and they want to share them with you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the wonderful work from 1KM. Congratulations, 1KM. You have impressed me with your super learning. Keep up the great work, guys. 2 thumbs up from Mrs. Saarinen.
These are the doubles, 1 to 12. We're adding numbers to themselves. These are the doubles, 1 to 12. We're adding numbers to themselves. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8. Time to concentrate. 4 plus 4 is 8. 5 plus 5 is 10, my friend. 6 plus 6 is 12. 7 plus 7 is 14. 8 plus 8 is 16. Number 9 is 18. 10 plus 10 is 20. 2 plus 22. And 12 plus 12 is 24. 0 doubles, 1 to 12. We're adding numbers to themselves. These are doubles, 1 to 12. We're adding numbers to themselves. Cooperation. What a big word. It's one of the biggest I've ever heard. And I understand just what it means. It isn't as hard as it seems. I help you, you help me. It's very, very simple, can't you see? Cooperation gets the work done. Cooperation makes the work fun.
That concludes our assembly for today. Thank you, boys and girls, for listening, and thank you for being so wonderful with all the changes that we've had this term. I'm already looking forward to coming back next term and seeing how wonderful you have all gone.